If you want to maximize your potential as a new insurance agent, number one, make sure that you prioritize your goals and your schedule. This is the absolute most important thing that I can tell you. As a new insurance agent, to maximize your potential, you're going to have to stay on top of yourself about your goals and your schedule. Just right now, I'm thinking, crap, I didn't write my schedule out for next week. You have to stay on top of your goals. You have to stay on top of your schedule. I have a whole worksheet available for anyone who wants it. Email me at jve@thejve.com on how you can set goals for yourself and schedule your life and your workout. The reason I say this is because if you don't have that drive behind you and those goals behind you long term, you're not going to make it in this business, plain and simple. You're going to have bad weeks. You're going to have bad days, you're going to have bad weeks, you're going to have bad months. And if you don't keep those goals at the forefront, then you're going to crash out. You're going to quit. That's what's going to happen. That's why 92% of insurance agents quit in their first year, because they're not stuck enough on their goals. And then once you have your goals set, you're going to have a schedule set that's going to be wrapped around how you can create that schedule for yourself so you can accomplish those goals. So these create discipline. These make sure that other things don't get in your way. These make sure that you organize your life around your work instead of your work around your life. There's no such thing as a work-life balance in insurance. If you got into insurance to have a work-life balance, it's not going to happen for a few years. Down the road, yeah, it can. But in the beginning, no. You're going to have to really grind and put in the extra time. So make sure you're focused on your goals and you stay to a schedule. Next, you're going to want to judge your activity the same way that you judge your results. And what I mean by that is if you are not making money, don't judge how much money you didn't make. You're going to want to judge how much training you didn't do, how much activity you did not put in, and how much effort you didn't apply. Because if you train properly and apply what you learn in training and apply the right effort and work enough leads, you're going to make money in this business. There's no way around it. So I want you to judge your activity the same way you judge your results. You know what? Actually, judge the activity more than you judge the result. Judge it more than the premium that you sell or how many policies you sell. Because the activity is the product that comes before the final product of selling the policy, right? We have these base products, which is our activity. It's our dials, it's our appointments. How many calls did I make today? How many appointments did I have today? How many presentations did I make today if you're in telesales like me? So you want to judge that more than the AP, because if you focus on having those presentations and those appointments high, then you're going to end up making money. So as a new agent, to reach your potential, make sure that you judge your activity. Number 3, to maximize your potential, you're going to want to wake up early and exercise early. Everyone I know who makes a lot of money in this business, just about everyone, about 80% of them, I can think of some who don't, but 80% of them wake up and exercise every single day. They wake up early, they exercise, and then they get to work. What this is going to do, it's going to give you more sustained energy levels throughout the day, and you want to make sure that you eat properly and that you give yourself the right nutrition so that you can have sustained energy levels throughout the day and you can be on the ball all the time. Waking up early in the morning, you may be tired when you go to the gym, but I promise after a good workout, the rest of your day is going to feel a lot better than if you didn't. This next one is huge. Number 4, as a new agent, to reach your potential, you have to have other people who support you reaching your potential in your life. If you get naysayers, if you're surrounded by haters, if you got people who are telling you that insurance isn't a real job, if you got people who are telling you that they don't believe that this is legit, that you can't do it, that you're just out there and that this isn't ever going to work out, you got to cut those people out of your life. If you want to be successful in this business, you got to cut them off. I had to do that with some people in my life. I had to cut them off. They weren't supporting me in my growth and development. So if that's a tough fact for some people to deal with, but your growth will be limited by the people that you surround yourself with. So make sure you get around people that support you. Make sure you get around people that want you to win. Why are you associating with people who don't believe in you or want you to win? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I asked myself that. I'm like, dude, why are you hanging out and hanging around with people who don't want you to be the best that you can be? Like, it didn't make any sense to me. And finally, I had to say, you know what? That's it. These relationships are over. And when I made that decision, the trajectory of my life went up. What I want you to do is take a personal inventory of everyone in your life. Write down the 10 people that you have in your life that are closest to you. And really write down, like, hey, how is this person supporting me in my new endeavor? And how is this person kind of going against me in this new endeavor? And if they're going against you and you're really close to them and the relationship's super close, you got to confront them about it. Be like, look, I feel like you're not supporting me in this, and I need you to support me because I want to be successful. And this industry can completely change our lives and my life. So you have to make the decision, are you going to support me through this or no? And if not, then we may have to end this relationship. And if you are, then awesome. Then let's keep it going. And that takes a lot, but I encourage you guys to do that because a lot of people who I see struggle, it's not that they don't have the ability to succeed and grow. It's that the people in their life stop supporting them. and they kind of become haters and naysayers. Sometimes they have people like that in their life. So make sure that you keep yourself surrounded with supportive people. I always like to do this. The next thing here, number 5, you want to make sure that you work the same way that you would as if you were your 10-year-old self was judging you. So if you essentially you want to work the way that you would want to be proud of. Like if you were a little kid, go back to when you were a kid, say, hey, when I grow up, I want to do this. I want you to be able to, in your head, go back to that 10-year-old version of you. Be like, I lived up to everything that you wanted me to be and everything that you dreamed of being in terms of hustling. Because listen, crushing it doesn't necessarily mean that you're getting big results all the time. Crushing it means you're going out there and you're giving it 100% every single day, no matter what. And that's what I want you to commit to as a new agent to reach your full potential. Next thing, number 6, you're going to have to invest time and you're going to have to invest money. If you want time and money, right? If you think about this, your potential, getting to your full potential means I'm going to have, for me, and this is for a lot of people, I have a lot of time on my hands and I got a lot of money in my account. A lot of free time, a lot of extra money. A lot of people, that's what reaching their potential means, because then they can go do things with that time and money, right? Even if you're like, I'm not motivated by money, which I think is BS, but they can, you do a lot with the time, the extra time that you have, and you can do a lot with the extra money that you have. So you have to invest time and invest money to start. What's that mean? Invest money in leads. Get a surplus of leads. If you want to build an agency, get a surplus of recruits. And you're going to want to invest a lot of time. I want you to commit to like 50 to 60 hours a week at a minimum. If you want to reach your full potential, you got to commit to 50, 60 hours a week. Now, that's only for the first few years. After that, you'll be able to work less and have a sustained income. But at first, you got to invest a lot of time and energy into this. You have to work hard before you can figure out how to work smart. You have to work hard before you can figure out where you have to work smart. You can't outsmart this business. It's meritocracy. It comes down to hustle and grit in your first couple of years, and I need you to commit to that. So invest time and invest money so that you can reach your potential. This transitions into number 7. You want to develop systems. So once you've worked hard enough to be able to duplicate yourself, this is how you can maximize your potential here and get that time and money. You want to create a system and then show other people how to use that system. So I have a system for recruiting and training and helping new agents get sales. I have a system for that. I developed that. Now I duplicate myself and other people, showing them how they can do this to get where I was. And then I can have more time on my hands. So I invested a ton of time and money to develop all these things. And now I have more time than I've ever had before. And I have more money than I've ever had before because I invested that time and money to start. So you'll be able to duplicate yourself and create systems so that you can earn back what you were trying to get. Next thing is make mistakes. Number 8, make mistakes, but only make them once. It's okay to make a mistake. When I got into this business, I remember the guy who got me into this business, his name was Rick. He was like, Justin, it's okay to make a mistake as long as you only make it once. So make a mistake and only make it once. This is going to help you because I see new agents just keep hitting a wall. They make it again and 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 again. So if you make a mistake, please make sure you only make it once. That's going to hold you back from reaching your potential. You make a mistake, figure out the answer at the end of the day, apply it, practice it, and role play. And this gets into role playing. To maximize your potential, you're going to have to role play a lot, practice a lot, train a lot. I want you to train at least 10 hours a week, whether it's YouTube videos on my channel or anybody else's channel. You want to learn these things and you want to learn the business. You have to be a student of the game and grow. And you want to learn from people who have what you have, who have what you want to have. So if you see someone who's like, that person looks like where I'm thinking my potential would bring me, reach out to that person, ask them to help you. Most of the successful people I've known in this business, they are an open book in wanting to help other people. And I'm one of them. You see my content. I give stuff away here for free that like most people are charging thousands of dollars for. And you know what? I'm going to make a bigger impact on people giving this stuff away for free than they ever will charging people money for it. Next thing, number 9, you're always going to want to continually promote yourself to new audiences. So you're going to want to be telling new people what you do, new groups of people. So what I recommend doing is starting keep posts active on social media, Facebook, Instagram, make a YouTube channel like I am. Go around and talk to people and tell them what you do, because the more people who know what you do, the more money you're going to make. Plain and simple. That's it. It's marketing 101. The more people who know what you do, the more money you're going to make. Next thing, number 10. You're going to want to put, this goes back to number 1. Those goals that you set, you want to make them massive and you want to write them down every single day when you wake up. I want you to write, you have to commit to this. I did this. I'm trying to help you guys here. Please, if you watch these videos, apply it. The most insulting thing anybody can ever do is watch a video of someone trying to help them or go through a training and not apply it. Write down write down your goals every morning when you wake up, and write them down before you go to bed. That's going to help you get focused on them, and that's going to help you get through the day in the right direction. Don't turn on social media. Don't do whatever in the morning. When you wake up, write down your goals and get focused on them for the first 5 to 10 minutes. Write down massive goals that get you excited and energized and motivated to get out of bed and go crush them. Number 11, become a student of the game. Put learning time in every day. So this gets back to scheduling too, but you want to put a time every single day where you're going to study and you're going to want to learn. Now you're going to want to be like, I have to put in activity, sales. But you have to sharpen the axe. So if you're out there just trying to hack away at sales all day, but you're not sharpening your axe or sharpening your sword, then you're not doing making as much of an impact as you could as if you were training every day and trying to improve. So make sure you set aside time for training every day, and make sure you set aside time for your sales. Obviously, you want to have more sales time than training time, but you do want to train every single day. This will help you reach your potential, because the only thing separating you from where you are now and your potential is knowledge applied over a period of time. That's it. Applied knowledge over a period of time will get you to your potential. Number 12, force yourself into circles of people who are doing better than you. I did this. I spent a lot of money that I didn't have. I put money on credit cards. I put thousands of dollars on credit cards to be in rooms, in social media groups, and get around people who have more than I have and who are wealthy and successful. I've paid to go to so many Grant Cardone conferences and all these other things so that I can be around people who know more than me and are doing better than me. And those connections have changed the trajectory of my life. Like networking groups, listen, if the reason why networking groups and surrounding yourself with people that have more and know more than you is so good is because what it does is remember when I said the only thing separating from where you are now to where you want to be is applied knowledge over time. Now, knowledge comes from answering questions or experience. These people have experience that have gotten them to where you want to be. So having those connections will allow you to get those answers that you need to be successful in life faster. It gives you faster access to the answers that will put you on a trajectory to reach your potential faster. So if you got into this business to reach your potential, you need to get around people who you have an idea like, hey, that's kind of where I think my potential is headed, the trajectory of my life. If I looked at like, I made it, I reached my potential, be like, yo, that person's doing their thing. Get connected with them, even if it costs you money. This also leads into the next thing. Number 13, do not take advice from people who have not accomplished what you want to accomplish. There's a lot of gurus out there. There's a lot of people in this business who want to help you and want to give you advice. And if they have not accomplished what you want to accomplish, don't listen to them. If you're listening to someone tell you how to build an insurance agency, but they've never built an agency, don't listen to them. If you're listening to someone, if you're trying to learn how to sell 20,000 AP a week from someone who's never sold 20,000 AP a week, you should probably start listening to people who have sold more items, whether it's in insurance or something else. So make sure you're taking advice from the right people. I see new agents take advice from people all the time that they should not be taking advice from. So make sure that you filter where the information is coming from. You can ask people for their opinion, but you also always have to keep the source in mind. Number 14, you have to treat yourself as an employee of your business and to maximize your potential. So what I mean by this is you are a business and you're an insurance agent. You represent yourself. You represent your business. You are a representation of your business. Imagine showing up to a business that you worked for at 10:30 in the morning and then leaving at 1. You wouldn't have a job for long. And if a business was only open random hours and sporadic work time, then they wouldn't be in business too long. So you have to treat your business like that. You have to be like, I am a representation of my business, my reputation. I am expecting myself to be accountable and uphold to the standards that I would set for anybody else if they worked for my business. So you have to be committed to that, because if you want you to reach yourself as a potential, you have to be a professional. If you want to reach your potential, you have to be professional, and you have to understand that you are a business and you represent that business, and you have to be a rock star business. You want to be solid. Number 15 is develop a maniac level work ethic and activity in everything that you do in your life. If you're going to get into fitness, get your diet on point and work out like you are work out like you're like an Olympic athlete. If you're going to get into sales, train every day. Try to be the best salesperson that you can possibly be. Be the best insurance agent that you can possibly be. If you're going to build an agency, be the best leader that you could ever possibly be. Be the best version of yourself all the time and commit to maniac levels of activity. Right now, it's Sunday at 2 p.m. I live in South Florida. Do I want to be filming a YouTube video or do I want to be at the beach? The beach sounds pretty good. But you know what? This is going to help me reach my potential because I'm helping other people reach their potential. And that's one of my purposes in life is to help other people be successful. So I'm here right now on a Sunday making this video for you because I know that I have to have a maniac level of work ethic and activity for me to crush it in life. 10 years from now, I'll be maybe a totally different story. But at this point, I have to commit to that. No excuses, only results count. If you want to learn how to handle every single objection in final expense and insurance telesales in general, just click this link up here. It'll take you to a video where you're going to be able to learn all that stuff. So I've covered the 15 ways that you can maximize your potential as a new insurance agent. So please share this video with other insurance agents that you may know. Turn on the bell notification on this video so you'll see, subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you'll be notified when other videos like this come up. Because if you watch all my videos, it's going to help you reach your potential faster. It really is. I've learned a lot. I've spent a lot of money. I've gone through a lot of trial and error. So yeah, that's it. I hope this video helped you guys. Once again, you can learn how to handle every single objection in final expense telesales just by clicking on this video right here. Look forward to seeing you next time around.